Thank you for stopping through. Please like, share, subscribe. This is going to be like a collective read. I got some downloads as I was driving home a little bit ago. And I was told to put it out. So what I heard first is that many of you may have felt like you lost a battle, but you're winning a war. It's happening slowly. You may be in this space of where like you're coming out of things. And I'm going to throw some cards here in a minute. But I want to get to you what it was that I got. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use your own discernment. You know what I mean? But a lot of you guys have been through a lot of shit. Maybe for the last 2 to 3 years. Right before COVID is what I'm hearing. 2019. It's been like a whirlwind of up and downs and ebb and flows of emotions, not knowing what's going to happen or how this could pertain to a relationship. I mean, I heard a divorce just now. It could pertain to a divorce. It could pertain to a relationship, even your health. And I'm not a doctor, so go consult with a doctor. But finances, career, something that kind of hit home. You know what I mean? Something that just didn't affect you. It affected your mind, it affected your body, it affected your spirit, is what I'm hearing. What you need to know is that you've defeated lower energies. You defeated lower energies. There is somebody, if this pertains to a relationship, clearly, or it could pertain to anything, but somebody feels like they really messed up. Fucked up is what I heard, but they messed up. Somebody is feeling like you also are their other half, if this pertains to a relationship, and they missed out because they didn't express how they felt. Like they were holding it back and they're having a hard time. They feel like they're punishing themselves, and whatever they're choosing to do at this time just may be part of their lessons that they need to learn because of whatever choices that they're making. They're going to get a tower moment. You may hear about it. And the expectation is for your energy to stay humble. Don't laugh. The shit's not funny. Because, you know, when you were going through your shit, the last thing you wanted anybody to do is kind of, you know, not be supportive. And you didn't have a lot of support, is what I'm hearing. Let's get into it. I'll put 2 of these. I'm going to grab cards. I got other cards there, so we'll see what this pertains to. San Miguel Arcángel, what is it that you want for collectives to know? Some of you guys are not even ready to celebrate because it's not finished. The ghost dance. The number is 22 on the card, which is a master number, so that may pertain to you some way, somehow. This may have started in 2022 or was just about over in 2022, or something kicked up and during that time. Maybe it goes from your past, you know. But it breaks down to a 4, which tells me that you're building. You're building, you're rebuilding. So let's see. I'm going to get the invitation to those cards. We'll read those out of the books. It's like one of my favorite oracle decks. I'll be honest. I don't use it often. There's a lot of messages in this. The next one is the spiral. You guys were doing a dance, huh? Going around in a circle. The nice thing is that the numbers are going up. There's some truth. There's some truth that you needed to be honest with yourself about. The arrows at the bottom of the deck. It's 3. This is the energy now. What we just talked about, right? The middle world's right behind it. It's almost like you don't know whether to celebrate just yet. But you won the war is what I'm hearing. The sun is out. It's going to feel surreal is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get the invitation to these and let's see what Spirit wants you guys to know. The invitation to the ghost dance. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating these tragic stories. I love this. Step into the abundance that is offered to you and receive the gifts of those that have come before you. and write a new story for your life. You gotta love it, right? When it all coincides. Let's see what the spiral says. The spiral says, the invitation to the spiral. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust that the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. We just talked about this, right? Let me get the arrow and then we'll talk about these cards here in a minute. I love this. I love it, I love it. The medicine of the arrow. This is a time to admit that by continuing on the path you're on, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. Could it be that you have become so attached to winning this game that you have missed the true mark? What if your arrow was never meant to land where you wanted it? Now is the time to regroup and ask yourself if what you desire is really worth your energy. This is a sign that something better is waiting. Consider the wisdom in not getting what you want. Suffering in this case is a pathway to heal the parts of you that feel unworthy, the parts that worry there isn't enough. Make peace with those voices. What is truly yours will be waiting for you. This kind of tells me that you guys have been on a hell of a journey and you're kind of still holding on to that space, kind of like what we spoke about in the beginning, right? It's like you felt like you lost the battle, but what you don't realize is that you're winning a war. That's what this is telling me. And this is telling me there's things that you need to let go of from that time period, whether it was whatever you were dealing with. I mean, everybody's story is different, but whatever it was that you were dealing with, make sure that you're not repeating the same behaviors. Make sure that you've learned the lesson and you're applying it and you're moving forward. Make sure that you're not holding on to any resentment. Make sure that, the things of the past are just that. Like, you get to a certain age, we heal, we have to heal, we have to feel to heal, right? But once you're aware, and it's not that those things didn't happen to you, they do, but you choose to do better. You acknowledge what it is and you kind of keep moving forward. You don't suppress it. You definitely have to feel it to heal it. But you do better by moving forward and becoming your best self. So let's see. Definitely lessons learned is what I'm hearing. Lots of lessons learned. I think I'm going to use a couple oracle decks to do this one. We'll see. What else do they need to know, Senor? Gossip. What I'm getting is that there's a need for some of you guys to tell your story, but to tell it in a different way. Paint the picture differently. I mean, people may talk, they may look at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Look, victim came up in reverse. I love it. And nobody's going to look at you like you were the victim. Your story is part of your destiny. You can rewrite it at any time. Mysticism came up. Destiny is here too. Your ancestors are here to help you. Also, some of you guys need to pray. Some of you guys are like hiding your mysticism. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys may be seeing ghosts too. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that. There's something in regards to a lotus flower is what I just heard. There may be people around you like wondering how you got through this. You know what I'm saying? It would almost happen like in a mystical way. Almost like they didn't expect you to weather this storm, whatever that storm is for you. This is beautiful. There's something that's renewed about your root chakra. There's something that you're going to be healing or you're in the process of healing right now. People may have looked at you like, you wasn't about shit, that it was a facade. You may have been, showing this face of like everything is cool, but they didn't understand that you were in a process of healing. Look at the devil in reverse. It's like he no longer has hold of your heart anymore. There's growth that's happening. So whatever seeds you planted in this battle that you feel like you've lost, there's like real renewal happening for you. There's growth like on another level happening at this time. It may feel like cold and shit, but it's about to be warm. Somebody's been walking with you through this from the other side is what I'm hearing too. Let's see. I got so many decks of cards, it's retarded. Let's see. What does the collective need to know something again? There's something about, I'm going to pull these cards. They want me to pull these cards after this. Let's see. Great, stay in a space of gratitude. There's like, be joyous and be happy of what's to come next. Fuck what anybody got to say. Things are going to be brought into balance. There's a need for you to be optimistic about your future. It don't matter what people are going to say. People are going to talk regardless. They still talk about Jesus. I mean, come on. They're also saying there's no need for you to look backwards. We got a 6-6 here. So there's definitely, some of you guys definitely need to get into balance. There's no need for you to look back anymore. There's a need for you to adjust, make the proper adjustments, use your intuition and move forward. White is of significance. The color white. I don't know. It's funny because I seen something like that today. Sacred gratitude. Prayer. Remember I told you I need to pray when I saw this card. Some of you guys need to get grounded too. Like find something that makes you feel good. You know, find a space that makes you feel good. Whether it's taking a walk or whatever it is that you got to do. When you're doing that, say a prayer. Pray and then take your walk, and in your walk, stay present so you can hear God speak to you. He'll speak through the elements. The letter P is significant, and H. I love this. You got a divine masculine. So there's action that you're going to be taking here soon. There may be somebody coming towards you too. Somebody's path will be illuminated if this is in regards to a relationship. It just may take some time. But there's a need for you to keep moving forward if this is in regards to a relationship. Don't worry about what was done. If something was done to you, stay prayed up and make sure you're constantly grounding and cleansing your space. Get out of this space of a victim mentality. It doesn't look like you guys have that anymore. It's like your path is now being illuminated for you. There's a need for some of you guys to set boundaries with a divine masculine because they will be coming back. There's a need for you to stay focused at this time. Like heavy focus on what your goals are right now. Some of you guys are parents. There's a need for cleansing too. You need to cleanse so you're open to receiving is what I'm hearing, all right? This is what they want me to do next. Not sure why, but we'll see what this is got to say. I'm going to do one more after this. I don't want to get so heavily fixated on love because this is energy, you know what I mean? Some of you guys need to watch your money at this time, and you need to change your belief system about money. And you need to, it's like you need to ask yourself, like, am I ready to let go of this buried shame, whatever that may be? You need to know what boundaries you need to, to set so you can create whatever relationships it is that you want to create. So let's say like you're not having good relationships with friends and family, and you're the giver and they're the taker, and you need to know when to say no. You know what I mean? What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? I mean, Are you setting these expectations for somebody else that you won't be setting for yourself, is what I'm hearing. What this is all telling me is that there's a need for you to be like heavily focused on your goals, and it's time to pursue them. Let's see what happens. What are they winning, Senor? Focused on their goals. What are they winning? Recognition, a garden. Whatever seeds that you're planting, they're going to grow, is what this is telling me. You will be celebrated. Some of you guys are going to a celebration too. There's going to be love offered for those of you that want love. There's a man holding a heart here. You may have new love coming in. You're the magician in all of this. You are the magician. Be careful with deceit and deception, envy around you. Be careful with being tied up in your head. Be careful with dealing with people that are being strategic or manipulative or any type of indecision. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with envy. I mean, I say be kind and do what you want to do in regards to giving. But don't give with expectations. Like, nobody is like you. You are you. Some people are not going to be able to meet you where you can meet them. And that is when you need to, I think, figure out whether this is something you need to stay with and accept them for who they are and figure out how to deal with them accordingly, or whether those are ties that you're going to sever. This is telling me that you need to ask your angels and God for direction when you're in any type of confusion, okay? Release any type of attachments you have. And if you have anything that you do need to release, you should have released it in this full moon that just passed, but we have another one that's coming up. So there's a need for you to release it then. Release what no longer serves you in a full moon. Balance will be restored, and whatever financial constraints you have will be in balance. They will come to a balance. You will find balance in your finances. I said that all fucking crazy. OCK is significant. St. Louis may be significant also. I heard something about cobwebs. What is that about? It seems like your path is being illuminated. It's happening slowly, but there's things that you will be walking away from, and it's going to feel like you lost something, or you felt like you lost something already, and this is where we at. But I'm not getting anything negative. I'm getting like stay in a space of gratitude, try to keep your vibration high, release expectation of others that, you know, and if it's something that it doesn't make you feel easy, let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go until you can get your mind and your heart balanced and you're ready to address whatever needs to be addressed. You know what I mean? So don't deal with people that bring drama in or play the victim mentality. Like, some people's lives are really like these fucking reality shows. And I mean, the shit is crazy to me, if you ask me. But hey, Godspeed, right? What you gonna do? Anyway, I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. These are the energies that are coming up, but just know that you won the war. There's going to be time of celebration ahead. I love you guys. God bless. Godspeed. Later.